Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, let me out here. I'm gonna go play freezing tag. Yep, that's definitely a tank.
Everything's
between freedom and tyranny, between democracy and communism, is a serious, deadly struggle.
Are you now, or have you ever been,
Your life
a wiener?
will be affected by it.
Yes.
You know this. You also know that your part in that
Our cat
struggle will
disagrees.
mean many kinds of service to the cause of freedom.
Yeah, we're
You will
gonna
consider
service
that
you in the back door.
part of citizenship. You know that you should include military service in your thinking,
Yeah.
life plan.
Die for
That
oil,
you should plan
suckers.
for service and take steps toward getting ready for your service life.
Charlie don't surf, but he does have
It
angels.
all seems so remote, so distant from your life in school with your friends. You may say, why worry about all that now? Well then, when should you begin thinking about service?
Yeah, fucking read a pamphlet already, you
Here are
asshole.
three fellows who are thinking about that question.
You don't know that. They could be thinking about pussy.
Well, you said something about why worry now.
He's
I'm
not
worried,
thinking
all
about
right.
pussy.
No, he's thinking about Ronald Reagan.
But everything changes so fast. One week they
Yeah.
tell you can pick your service, and the next it's a different story.
You can pick your service, or you could pick your friends. No, oh wait, I fucked that up.
And your planning may be useful. You know,
Oh, gee, Wally, I don't know if I want to kill
you know
communists.
what?
Oh, what's the rush? I don't know why you dragged me into all this.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Let's go smoke some
If
pot.
you're lucky, why, get a soft job somewhere. Of course, if you're not so lucky. So long, fella.
Thanks for the encouragement, Johnny. Now, who was it said you have years to wait?
Well, the sophomores do.
And juniors. That's what I thought. Last year. The time sure goes fast.
Yeah, and it
All of a
moves
sudden,
forward, too.
staring you in the
What's up with that?
Maybe.
Well, suppose we see what we can find out together. Johnny, what do you really know about life and service? What is it like?
Well, I know it's like life, see?
Training. You learn how to handle a gun. And if you get the breaks, well, you get into some special training school.
Them's the breaks, kid.
Of course, if you don't get the breaks, well,
But that basic training is pretty sure, isn't it? What do you know about that?
Well, it's basic.
Mike, what about you?
You get to wear a snappy uniform. The girls go for that. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty rough. You have to work hard and take orders. Well, I know my dad's worried. He thinks I'm not ready for life and service. You know something? I don't think we really know much of anything about life and the service.
You guys are
Try to help
assholes.
you a little. Think of a barracks, a big, plain wooden building which you share.
Yeah,
with
think about
one
bunking with a bunch of dudes.
Think of your own bunk, your own corner.
Think of Full Metal Jacket.
Orderly. Think of having no privacy, no chance to be
No
like
privacy,
yourself.
but they have to start out as privates. I mean, what the hell's going on?
Think of going until your feet ache and your shoulders sag.
Oh, and also you're dead.
Think of
Think about imperialism. Huh? Huh? Don't you want to wave your imperialistic cock around?
And learning
Think about learning how to do
Yeah,
gay
returning
things.
of flags.
terribly homesick and lonely.
Yes.
Think of acting under orders, quickly, obediently, intelligently, without question.
Intelligently. Do this, okay. God, I'm smart.
Making new friends.
I don't think
Think
he
of
knows what
time
words
on your
mean.
own, away from home.
Is that Carl Malden?
Yourself
Our
guide
cat's
your
freaking
conduct.
out.
Whatever else it is, life
Swab the
service
deck.
is demanding.
Yeah, swab it.
It demands
Swab the poop
physical
deck, you
condition.
homos.
Oop.
It demands emotional balance and stability.
Here's your emotions. Balance
Demands
them.
a well-developed set of moral standards. Well, David, those things hold true in every branch of service. Under
Gosh,
all conditions.
Davy. I think we should kill the Viet Cong.
Pleasant lark. There are many things to prepare for. Johnny, there are so many things to be done that you'd be wise to start immediately. Yes, even though
Johnny.
years away.
I know one place to start.
Why would you put your hand up? You're talking to a narrator.
Can you get stationed near your home?
How do you get to be an officer?
When did you come home on leave? What clothes did you take along to camp?
Was this guy blue?
Basic training?
Will certain courses in high school help you?
Should I kill people for my
I'll
dog?
answer all your questions, but you can figure out where to get the answers.
I wonder if there are any books here.
That's what the son of Sam wanted to
That's a
know.
librarian. A recruiting office will give you lots of information. Only they might forget to tell you about the less pleasant side.
Hey, some of our teachers
Hilarious.
they could tell us a lot about the service if we asked them. Do you think we could visit a camp and really see what it's like?
Sure, why wouldn't you? It's only a military base. Why wouldn't you be allowed on
But
it?
let's just say that you're right, Mike. One of your first steps...
Of course you can check out the barracks. Just sign this
about
form.
the services. Then what's next?
Maybe you should check up on yourself. Well, I mean...
Like I should check myself before I wreck myself, Jennifer.
Now. Yes, and then practice up and learn to do better.
What do you say, Johnny?
Though, what's the rush?
Johnny?
Sign the paper, Johnny, you fucking
You have
putz.
such a big job ahead of you that it's time to begin now.
See, Johnny, you get to die so we can capitalize on it.
Find information about the service.
Before information finds
Check
you.
yourself.
Before you wreck yourself.
Develop yourself. Get ready to
Before
fit in
you
better. And I'd like
envelop
to add
yourself.
one more. Start now, because there's so much to be done.
Yes.
For example,
But don't develop yourself before you find information. If you skip any of these steps, you're doomed!
You may want to replan some of your courses here in school.
I want to replan the time that I took to watch this.
And perhaps take steps to build up your physical condition. That takes time, you know.
Before
Some
you...
of them butter and cheese sandwiches.
How well do you get on with strangers? How readily do you make new
Hey, how's it going? I'm a person. I'm not talking to
Can
you.
you stand being away from home? What can you do if you have problems here?
Could you squeeze the life out of somebody with your bare hands?
I think I can.
I think I could do that. Could you set women and children on fire to make a point?
Well, that just sounds like fun.
Counselor sometime today. You know, I'm going to be busy.
Well, Mike,
Well, I guess if a sophomore ought to start now, a junior sure should. Only, well, I don't have so much time. I can't do all that.
Find yourself.
but there are things you can do, starting now. You can build up physical endurance.
Yeah, you can start ratting out on your friends to show authority figures you can't think for yourself.
You can learn responsibility. Ever have a part-time job? It might be a good idea for you. You can establish better contact with your church.
You can follow people around and take notes.
Will be valuable to you later on. Yes, Mike, there are many things you juniors can do.
Starting now. There are things to do. Learn responsibility. Learn to work with people. Get a part-time job, huh?
No teenager talks like that.
And I've got a lot of studying I want to do, too. I guess I'll be pretty busy.
Gosh golly.
That puts me on the spot, all right. These guys are pretty lucky in a way. They have some time.
Yeah, and alls I have
Much
is
time.
Giant nose.
I really better get
a
this.
huge collar.
Let's see.
Find information.
Check yourself. Develop yourself.
Yes, especially between the legs.
Well, there are a lot of things I want to know about the service. We all had questions.
Like,
Let's work on finding
how do I get out of it?
After checking myself, well, I just had a physical exam. But maybe I better have my teeth examined, too.
Yes.
And have them fixed up if they need it.
And get pictures of x-rays of your
What the
teeth.
hell does having your teeth fixed have to do with going to war?
So if in case he steps on a landmine, they can identify him by his
It's a big
teeth.
job, isn't it?
They know his
Yes,
teeth were all
it's a big
fucked up.
job.
They'd be like, oh fuck, they look like that. They're like, oh, it was that guy with the fucked up teeth.
Look at the size of his molar.
Wherever you are in school, Now is the time to begin.
Yes, blindly serve a nation.
To begin.
Hooray for nationalism.